sir. Yes, sir. We back. We back. This is going to be a very, very, very important appointment right now. Yep. I'm going to go to some very important people's houses right now. Oh yeah, this should be fun. Sunglasses on. I just left a really cool appointment right now. These people were getting a birth certificate done for an out of hospital birth. They're getting a birth certificate done for an out of hospital birth. What is this? They're getting a birth certificate for an out of hospital birth. Really cool. As you know, these are vital records. So it's got to be recorded. It's got to go down to the recorder's office and be officially documented. The cool thing about this particular appointment was that this woman, she was French. And I think her boyfriend, I don't want to say it was a husband, I don't know, but let's just say he was American, put it that way. All right. Listen, when people call for notaries, they don't know, a lot of people don't know what they're doing. When people call for notaries, oftentimes, not every time, but often the case is that this is their very first time ever interacting with the notary. They've never had to deal with the notary. They never had to get anything notarized. So they're not used to how this process goes. This is where you come in. This is where you are offering expertise, because every notary does the same thing. Okay? What separates you from other notaries? Every notary does the same thing. Every notary signs a document, stamps it. So when you start to talk about how do you separate yourself from other notaries, well, this is it. This is it. How do you differentiate yourself between these two? What I like to do, aside from giving guaranteed appointments, aside from that, right? No cancels, no reschedules. These are guaranteed appointments, and you know exactly when these appointments are. Aside from that is, what I do is I prompt people to be prepared as much as possible. So that means you know what document you're signing, you know who is signing that document, you know where we're going to meet, and you know what you need. You need ID, you need passport, you need your own pen, you need a bottle of water, whatever you need. I prompt my signers so that way when I get to the appointment, boom, 7 minutes in and out, boom. This appointment was at 11:55. It's 12:20 now. The only reason it took so long is because they had a big property, and not even like a big property in terms of like land wise. It was just husband was, or boyfriend, whoever he was taking forever. And it turned out he didn't even need to sign the document. So this is where I kind of go back to say, well, you're prompting the person about the document that they're signing. So they're signing a birth certificate application. She was signing the wrong document. By virtue of me just doing this for a while, I know, and I advertise specifically for birth certificate applications, by the way. So that's why I get a lot of those. But when she said that she was getting a birth certificate done, I was like, okay. I've never seen this particular form for a birth certificate. It was an out of hospital birth. Nonetheless, it's still a birth certificate. So I was like, I've never seen this particular form. Okay, whatever. I'm not an attorney. I can't tell you what you're getting ready to do. You tell me what you want to do, and I'll let you know if I'm the person to help you, if I can actually be of service to you. Again, the form she was giving me, I was like, I've never seen this before. Doesn't matter. I don't care if I don't have to be an expert about any type of document. As long as you have ID and you're the person who signs it, that's all that matters to me. So anyway, midway through me taking her driver's license and recording her information, she goes, wait, I don't, in her French accent, I don't think this is the one, this is the correct documents. That's my attempt at a French accent. And then sure enough, she came back with the correct document. I said, this is what I recognize. This actually sounds appropriate. This sounds like what you should be signing. I don't say that to the person, but I'm saying this in my head. The reason why that's important is because when you're prompting, I've done signings there, this placeman's house. I've been all over Oakland. The reason why that's important is because when you get to somebody's house and they don't know what they're doing because they've never dealt with a notary before. This is their first introduction to anything legal document related. They're appreciative of this. They're very grateful. It's not your mistake. It's theirs. It's always theirs. It's always theirs because all you're doing is facilitating a signing. You're not advising them or giving them any counsel or anything. But this was a very quick appointment, in and out, very nice. And I always use these opportunities to meet this person and establish a connection with this person. So my position is that if you're looking for a notary, you found it. My position is, if you're looking for a notary, you found it. If you, keyword, if you are looking for a notary, if you're looking for anything else, you're looking for directions to the nearest barbecue spot, if you're looking at how to get your whites as clean as they were when you first got them, if you're looking for cell phone recommendations, I can't give you that. I can't help you there. If you're looking for a notary, on the other hand, I got you. It stops with you. The buck stops with you. If you're looking for a document to get signed, I got you. The only thing left to answer is, when do you want to do it? That's the only thing I want to hear. That's all I'll ever want to hear. When do you want me to come? Can you come now? Can you come today? Can you come later on? Can you come next week? Can you come Monday at 6? When do you want me to do this? That's all I want to hear. Because you need something notarized, and I got you. So where am I headed now? I'm headed to a very cool appointment. This is going to actually be to some, maybe I shouldn't say it. Well, I'll say it, whatever. These are going to be PayPal execs. PayPal execs. And this is going to be an interesting conversation because I'm going to try to, again, I'm going to try to leverage this conversation. This meeting. I know that they went through my automated system. I know that they processed the payment through PayPal. I know that they scheduled the appointment through my automated scheduling system. I know that they did this. So, and here's a cool thing about this particular appointment. I never once spoke to this person. There's a woman. There's another person on the invitation, but I can't tell if it's a man or a guy or girl. But I know the person who called me is a woman. I think she might have. I don't think she spelled her name wrong. Her name in her email is spelled different than the name that she listed as the person who's signing. So I've already got my joke. I've already got it. I've already got it lined up. And the reason why that's important is because humor plays a. I was talking to Tiger Toledo earlier this morning, and we were saying how important humor is when it comes to establishing these one-on-one, face-to-face meetings. Any type of service industry, people remember how you make them feel, and it's very good to humor people. Now, my name, I have a very hard name, and it's even harder to spell. I'm just going to make a joke about the way her name is spelled. I get it correctly, right? So boom, I already broke the ice. And now let's get to the signing. Boom, I'm here to do 2 things. That's it. Maybe I'll do 3 if you're lucky, right? Cracking jokes, stupid jokes. You got to prove to me that you are who you say you are. I'll record your information, have you sign my journal, give a thumbprint. That's okay? Good. And next thing I do, I'll watch you sign this document. I've got to witness you sign this document. It's got to be you. It's got to be you. It can't be your neighbor. It can't be Sally Joe, Raphael down the street. It's got to be you. Do you know how much your signature is worth? Do you know how much your signature is worth? It's priceless. There is no value. You can't put a number on it. That's why I've got to witness you do this. And that's why the Secretary of State wants me to see you do this as well. So, and then I'll complete your certificate, sign and stamp, and that's it. Boom, we're out of here. 7 minutes, done. How's that sound? Good. Okay, great. All right, excellent. Do the signing, get in their house and get out. Get in their house and get out. Hopefully the connection stays because I'm way up here in the hills. Yeah, this the houses are like $2 million up here. Get in their house and get out of their house. And that's for everybody. It goes for everybody. Get in the house and get out of the house. There's no reason why you should be in anybody's house longer than you have to. I would make the case that you shouldn't be in. I would make the case, unless absolutely necessary, don't go into anybody's house. I would make the case that unless necessary, don't go into anybody's house. Overwhelmingly, most people are just trying to get some business taken care of. They're just something done. It's nothing shady, nothing fishy, nothing suspect. But again, I would take the position that if you have to give me a choice between going inside people's houses or not, I would say don't go in their house. Stay outside. You just never know. The safest place you can be is outside. Yeah, it might be a little uncomfortable, it might be hot. Wait, it's my turn. Might be raining or snowing based on where you live. I live in California, we're not even rain here. But you just never know what happens when you go into people's houses. Anything happens. I mean, I've got stories. I'd like to give the example. Now, this is an extreme example, but I was doing a power of attorney for this family. They were getting ready to get foreclosed on. Beautiful, big Victorian house. Huge, right? Historic. But there's some confusion as to who could be the witnesses on this power of attorney. And again, their first time dealing with the notary. They've never dealt with the notary before. So no one knows what the hell's going on. Everybody's a lawyer at this point. Everybody went to law school. Everybody went to law school. Everybody passed the damn bar exam. But they don't know what's going on. So because of that confusion, because of that misunderstanding, the guy pulled a pistol. I think this is the 560. I think this, nope. This is it here? If this is the house, this is. It might be over here. This is a big house. But a guy pulled a pistol. He showed it. He didn't point it. He just showed it. Oh, wow. Yeah, these people got some money. Yeah, these people got some money. I'm gonna turn around here. Don't go into people's houses if you can. If you don't have to. Yeah, this is where NFL players and stuff live up here. Like there's like Ferraris and stuff parked over, like an old Ferrari parked right here. It's kind of cool. A drop top Range Rover, right? Fuck. A convertible Range Rover. That's crazy. Yeah, you got some breadth. So where I'm going right now is actually these are, I don't want to say what company, but I think they're executives for a big let's just call it a payment processing company. She said I can park in the driveway. But what I want to do is actually park across the street because I don't want to park in your driveway. I just don't. I don't. Why? I don't know. They got some old cars. These are old Mustangs and oh, nice. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn off the camera. I would leave this thing running just to show you how quick this is. It's a great appointment. It's gonna be very quick. These people never once spoke to them, never once talked to them. They've put they've self-scheduled themselves onto my calendar. They found out exactly what they needed, where they lived, and boom, they were able to process this. There's a hint right there. They processed the payment. I'm gonna ask them about that. Whenever someone does this, whenever someone interacts with my system exactly the way I designed it, I have to talk to these people. I gotta figure out what it is because they did it correctly. They did it the right way. And this is great for follow-ups too as well. All right, so this video is all done. Maybe I'll make a second part. Usually I like to, if I have another one after this, I will keep the thing going, keep it on. But check in again when I do these ride-alongs every day. Every day I'm doing appointments. Boom, I'm turning on live. Instagram is down, so YouTube, you're up. You're shine. Have a great day and happy Monday.